Transaction solutions you can depend on.
Okay, Lagos, it's time for Business Express 981. It's a Tech Friday, my favorite day, and
Ah,
Rotus is right here in the studio. Good morning,
Ha.
Rotus.
hey, good morning, Kayode. It's good to hear that Tech Friday is your
It
favorite.
is my favorite.
It's even you've even said that Business Express is your favorite show, yeah? Even
It's
above.
one of my favorite shows.
So we can move news. We can move news at 6:30. Lagos, good morning. How are you guys doing? I'm joined by Taiwo and Fisayo. Good morning to you, gentlemen. Welcome. Thanks for coming.
Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Rollers.
Can you
Fisayo,
imagine?
say good morning now.
Good morning.
Okay, there we go. He's
I
here.
mean, there's no woman in the studio. So terrible. Rose is so terrible of you.
Yeah, Rotus, you need to do better.
Let's move on, please. All right. Kai, what's the number again? 0809.
Yes, 0809-444-0981. That's where you can send your WhatsApp messages if you're new to the show. And also, we're streaming live on YouTube. You can catch a glimpse of the people here. It's youtube.com/smooth981FM.
All right, thank you so much. So I promised I'll get to this message from yesterday. Couldn't answer it because it was Tech Friday story. Colin sent this message. Rotus, I hear that Ali Ndume is sponsoring a bill to tax cable and GSM internet subscriptions. Even with the VAT already on, these guys want to finish us by all means, including multiple taxation. So, gentlemen, shall we? Collins, thanks for your message. That's how we kick things off. But we do need to correct Collins, though. It's not. I believe that the Senate wants to replace the VAT increase with this tax on GSM internet subscriptions and so on. So, Taiwo and Fisayo, how do we see what the Senate is trying to do here? They want to tax all our messages, tax our internet subscriptions, cable.
Yes.
Okay, so
They're kicking against the VAT increase.
Yeah.
So they want to replace. I don't see a replacement because I don't even understand it because it only covers the communication sector. So your internet, your phone calls, cable, and and so on. So anything that falls within that space, But they're saying no to the 2.5% increase in VAT, which takes VAT from 5% to 7.5%.
Right.
But then they want to add a 9% tax to the communications tax in itself.
Okay.
I honestly don't see because are they saying that all other sectors of the economy remain at 5%?
Okay, as opposed to
or are they saying they're abolishing tax? I don't know, because when the term replace is used, it's almost like there has to be a direct correlation between both, but it's not really the case. As it is, the current VAT law stands if the National Assembly has their way.
Okay.
And then they want to add this 9% to communications tax in itself. So that's at the end of the day.
So I think the argument for them is that rather than overburdening the existing people that are paying value-added taxes with VAT increases, I mean, I remember back in the days, right? VAT used to be 10%. So during Obasanjo's time, that was reduced to 5%. Right. So I think the argument is that rather than increase the already taxed, let's expand the tax net. That's the word. I'm sounding more like politician these days. So they're trying to expand, the tax bracket to get more people into the tax net, right? So and then they know that people use their mobile phones, people make calls, people send SMSs. So if you put a 9% tax on all of the transactions that go on across all of these people, maybe it'll bring in more people to within some tax thing that they are paying, rather than increasing the tax. So I mean, whether it's a great idea or a stupid one, I think the jury is out for all of that. But I mean, I'd rather just stuck with the VAT rather than.
Can we also get you guys to opine on this here? Senator Ndume also said that the communication service tax was a way of distributing wealth in such a way that it would not affect ordinary people. I'm trying to make sense of this statement. How does this tax distribute wealth?
I'm flabbergasted and overwhelmed by such a statement. Because the reality is this: for every 100 naira, all you get now is just 91 naira. So for every 1,000, what you get is 910 bucks. So you lose 90 bucks on it at the end of the day. So when they talk about distributing wealth, so when this tax is collected,
are they sharing it?
I don't know.
No. So conventionally, if you think about the whole idea of the wealth distribution is that you tax richer people and then use the tax that you've taken from them for social amenities for poorer people. But this tax is across board. Everybody that has a phone that is going to be
so I
taxed.
don't really understand what it is at the end of the
Maybe
day.
what she's trying to say is that is meant to make the tax collection a lot more even, because the argument is that VAT is only paid by people that are maybe
Well off.
well, exactly. So this one is just like a general tax for everybody.
Oh wow.
Anyways,
All right.
let's
Move on. Let's move on from that. So I don't know if that one's gonna work. Tokwe is asking. Oh, okay. Well, this isn't a tech story, but all right. He's asking about what the custom boss said about Nigeria taking in 4.8 to 5 billion naira daily since we closed our borders. If this is true, how is Nigeria broke? Tokwe, I don't believe that figure. 5 billion naira a day with customs. Did you hear about customs raiding that hotel? Trying to get people to pay duties on their cars. Tokwe will deal with that Monday, but I don't believe that figure. That is huge. Let's move on to this. Governor Sanwo-Olu, did I pronounce it correctly? Sanwo-Olu. Okay, sorry. He wants to tackle traffic congestion with ICT. The Lagos
This
State
is my governor. I mean, I think Governor Sanwo-Olu is so committed to ensuring that traffic in Lagos is well managed.
Yes.
So rather than deploying conventional methods, so we're going to
wants to use
take a notch
technology.
higher.
Yeah.
We're going to ensure that we deploy technology to ensure that traffic is a thing of the past in this Lagos state, right? When basic things like pothole can just be fixed by just I mean, I don't understand these people.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry.
Sorry, I think you passed across your message.
I mean, it's simple stuff, right? I mean, we know that there's a pothole on Friday. That thing has been there for years. There's been a pothole on Gagada Expressway around Anthony. That pothole has been there since I came to Lagos over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
This is one of the migrants. One of the people causing traffic in this Lagos state.
Today.
One of the people causing congestion.
Every year we fix Bonnet Camp that road.
Yes.
Every year we fix it every year. What's it called? Somebody fixed it. Someone has fixed it. We are still going to fix it next year. Those are the things that cause traffic. I mean, those are the basic things. Let's forget all this ICT
So
nonsense.
when he says ICT, does he mean cameras to monitor traffic?
He didn't even give any context to it. So we use ICT. Really?
So again,
Yes, go ahead, Taiwo.
we I think some of these things are just sound bites.
Right.
And I would appeal to the governor, like some people have said, and which I agree with. I mean, we need to move away from this campaign posture to where we actually begin to do the work in itself. Technology in transportation is not a new thing. So if they want to employ technology, then it's welcome.
Yeah.
Even in terms of traffic management, simple use cases could be, for example, managing the traffic lights.
Yeah.
So where there are sensors in some of the traffic lights to see how dense or how much traffic is in one side, and then regulate it rather than having just a statutory time frame of saying 90 seconds or 60 seconds or 30 seconds and then pass traffic there. But it would assess based on the volume of cars, on the amount of cars in a particular direction, and then adjust itself like that. So this technology can be employed in various ways. Even for the train system they're trying for the blue line there, the signaling system is core tech. So
that has been built for over 10 years now.
But at the end of the day, let's just wait and hope and see that the tech will come, and that the tech will not come at a rate that will bankrupt the state at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, won't be able to get anything done.
Jumoke is agreeing with Fisayo. Says, can you repair the roads, please? What is ICT? I agree with you. Who's this here? Instead of distributing wealth, it would have been better if you called it a proportional tax. This is coming from no name. Add your name to your text messages, please. We appreciate it. Collins is saying, okay, to clarify, I meant there's already a VAT on communication services. So is this new proposed tax plus the existing VAT on these services? Collins, I get you now. Hey, we should bring Senator Ndume on the show and have him clarify what he means. Let's quickly move on to this.
So this is like an open invitation to Senator.
Of course. I've even asked the CBN to Governor Emefiele to come on the show. He's ignored my invitation because I think
you're not techy enough.
He'll get grilled.
You don't have ICT to use.
All right. OPay's country manager has said that banks will fizzle out once mobile money gains ground. communications in the country. He was talking to, I think he was talking to Nairametrics or Business Day, one of the publications. What do you guys think? Will the banks fizzle out once mobile money gains ground? I think MTN, Airtel, I think a number of economies are applying for this.
It won't fizzle out.
They will not fizzle out.
Yeah.
Some banks will struggle.
Okay.
But ultimately, I think in general, the banking sector will prevail.
The most dominant mobile money economy in the world is in Kenya. Banks have not fizzled out yet. So I mean, come on, it's not going to fizzle out. No, nothing is going to make the banks fizzle out. So let's just except of course we are doing something different.
Right.
That the deposits will not be inside the bank. I mean, but in fact, based on the way mobile money is being run in Nigeria, will probably make the bank stronger because you have to keep the money inside the bank.
Right.
But
So,
in Kenya, it's a bit different,
Yeah.
where the money doesn't have to be in the banking
bank,
system,
yeah.
technically, right? Even there, banks have not fizzled out.
Right.
In a place where you have to keep the money in the bank, you think bank will fizzle out. Come on. It won't fizzle
Henry
out.
Emmanuel says Henry Emmanuel says the 9% communications services tax is a bill that was initiated in the last Senate. I was even at the public hearing when it was rejected. Why is the Senate introducing it? It's such a bad policy, says Henry Emmanuel. Fred says, Taiwo, please don't talk more about traffic lights. I'm working on that solution. All right, Fred. Oh my goodness. Modupe says, please let's set up systems for regular road management. That's what's done in other countries. You don't repair roads once in 4 years and then expect them to stay okay. Thank you for that. Yinka, when they tell you things like ICT, fixing potholes and treating malaria and all, it means they have no idea on what they're trying to do. Have you seen the kind of potholes in Lagos now? They are valleys. The main issue is that the government has no idea on the materials used for road construction, because if it's too good, contracts won't come out. Kayode is giving me air traffic control signals. Which other messages can we take? So many other messages. Let's see, who's this from? How does this communication tax work? If that's all I need to bet. You're talking about betting.
sorry, does it have, will it
Michael
affect?
from Badagry. This is Michael from Badagry. Michael, that message, Doctor, I think the message you just sent us on WhatsApp now will be taxed. That's how it's gonna work.
No, it's your data that will be taxed.
Your
The message
data,
is
I'm
the
joking.
data you're using will be
Yeah.
taxed.
Your
yes, so.
data, cable subscriptions, and all, but we'll see how it goes. Gentlemen, as always. Real quick, Hewlett Packard, HP is announcing that they are slashing 16% of their workforce globally. Is this a sign? I know it's only one company. Is it a sign of a coming recession in 2020? Quick answer.
No.
Taiwo.
More likely than not.
More likely than not. Okay. Fisayo, thank you for joining us. Taiwo, thank you for joining us. Everybody out there, thank you for your messages. We resume on Monday. Oh, Travel Wings is next, Abby. Ladies, please flood Smooth FM timeline with your messages. A woman must win this credit on Travel Wings.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
waiting for
giving
Lacoma.
out
Yes,
Did I say tickets now? We're giving out credit,
to women.
not just women.
No, to
everyone.
women, because I heard what Lakami said yesterday. Lagos, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on Monday.
I was going to say.
I know you're good. I was expecting you to say
Say the
something.
guy
That's what I did say.
that doesn't have a woman.